Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here. If you're someone who want to live, his or her best life, honestly, if you want to live your best life and create your best business, you understand? I promise you, if you want to live your best life and build your best business ever, please listen until the end. But because I'm sharing with you three principles I believe honestly, if you live by them, if you apply them in your life, they will help you live your best life and create your best business ever. So, and if you don't leave those three principles, I can assure you 100% you will never ever live your best life. So, the first law, the first principle I want to share with you guys for those that don't know me, I'm Barry Cherno. I'm a coach and a business consultant. So, the first law I want to share today is the law of forgiveness. So I invite you every single day to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you forgive yourself. Because forgiveness is first for yourself. I mean, it's you have to forgive yourself because no one of us is perfect. So you're definitely not perfect. If you say to yourself or you think that there's nothing you can forgive yourself, you're just lying or you're like in denial. So every single day, decide, look at yourself in the mirror or just sit somewhere quiet and tell to yourself deeply, like thinking it, that you forgive yourself. So, and the other thing is really to forgive others. Forgive others because, you know, if you don't forgive others, it's you who gonna hurt. You understand? So we cannot control the outer world, what other people think, what other people do, or how they do things and react to certain things. But the only person we can control is ourselves. So forgiveness is really like personal. You understand? So decide every single day to forgive yourself, but also to forgive others and other things that have happened to you. You understand? So even though the other people don't ask you for forgiveness or whatever, you know, but just decide to forgive because it's for yourself. It's really how it's gonna help you prepare your mindset, your mentality. It's gonna put you in a good state as you take away all grief, as you decide to forgive yourself and others. The second law or principle I want to share with you that I also believe is like a must. It's necessary for any one of us to live our best life or to be truly happy. This is the law of love. You know, everybody, every one of us need to feel loved. We all need love. You understand? But we don't need everyone to love us. There's a difference. We all need love in our lives, but we don't need everyone to love us. You understand? So, first thing first, we need to learn to love ourselves. We need to learn to love ourselves. We want people to love us. We expect people to love us unconditionally. But the question is, do we love ourselves unconditionally? And what can we do to love ourselves unconditionally? I think that is really like the question that matters most: do we love ourselves unconditionally? If we don't, then how can we come to love ourselves unconditionally? Very important. First, really like work to try to love yourself, man. Because no matter, that's why I say the first law is forgiveness. Because many of us, because of something bad we've done or something that happened to us or whatever, I don't know the reasons. Sometimes we find reasons to not to love ourselves enough, to not to love ourselves unconditionally. That's why every single day we need to look at ourselves and say, hey, I forgive myself, I forgive you. And if you can forgive yourself, this will help you build, will help you learn, will help you accept to love yourself, to develop a love, a great love for yourself until you got to love yourself unconditionally. Very important. So, love yourself unconditionally because if you don't, you will never, never, you know, live your best life. You will never be the true happiest person you're designed to be. Okay? And you need also to learn to love others. The Lord learn to love others doesn't mean that you're gonna love all everyone, but the goal is to strive to love everybody around you, everyone. You understand? But this is a process. This is something you learn, you grow into, but just get the intention that you want to love everybody. You want to build a peaceful mindset. You want to love everybody. You want to love the world. You want to love. You understand? So open your heart to loving the world, to loving your life, to loving the universe. Very important. Okay, the law of love necessary. And the third principle or the third law which every one of us also need to respect. The law of putting effort. The law of effort, you know, very important. Nothing happens in our lives, nothing worthwhile happens in our life before or if you don't put effort. You understand? So every single thing which is worthwhile that happens in our life is because we have put in some efforts. So without effort, we cannot forgive ourselves because it demands effort. It demands, to do some effort in order for us to be able to forgive ourselves or to forgive others or to learn to forgive or to forgive ourselves or to forgive others. So without effort, we can't learn to love ourselves the way we must. And without effort, we cannot love other people. So effort is at the beginning, but it is also at the center and it is at the end. So if you're somebody who hate putting effort, that means we are doomed to stay the same. We will never ever progress. We will live a worse life. So putting effort, going out of our comfort zone, doing new things, doing hard things, things that we never done that are not easy to do, is the way out to being the happiest person we can be. So it is designed like this. We have to put some effort in order for us to get anything worth getting in life. So if you guys have any question or want to talk, about business, about, how can you transform your life, so you can reach out. I will be very happy to, talk to you and to get to know you and to see if we are fit to help you live your best life and create your best business. Thank you very much, guys, and I wish you like a great, great week. So enjoy your life and enjoy what you do. Be passionate and never ever give up.